Hi guys, welcome back. So a couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine said he had a new golf toy for me to check out. So I went to LAB Golf Club to see what it was. Turned out it was a LAB Temu putter. So I gave it a go, put a little video together. That video's done really well in terms of views. I know a lot of you have actually bought this putter. So after testing it, I wasn't really in the market for a new putter, but I didn't really want to pay £400 or £500 for a new putter also. So yes, I actually bit the bullet that night and I went and ordered myself the same putter off Temu for £90, as I really enjoyed hitting it. So I thought for £90, it was worth the gamble, as when I did the test, I enjoyed it in terms of the feel, how it performed in just that little 20-minute session. So the sun's out, it's a beautiful autumnal day. I'm here at Tapton Park Golf Club. I'm just going to play 3 holes. I'll chat about on the green and we'll see how it's performing on the green for these 3 holes. I also did play 18 holes at LAB Golf Club at the weekend, so we'll have a little bit of a chat how it performed over those 18 holes and see, have I really wasted £90 or am I happy with this little purchase? Right, so get to the tee, play a few holes and we'll chat on the green, guys. I know Temu don't hate me for it, guys. Right, let's go. Mark the repair. Golf My Dad pitch markers and repairers are available on the website, golfmydad.co.uk. Go check it out. I don't think they're available on Temu just yet, but who knows, somebody might copy them eventually. As I said, I did go and purchase it that night after testing it. Thought for £90, I really did enjoy in terms of the looks. I've not used this kind of putter. I've actually used the same couple of ping putters for the past 10-15 years, so putter technology and testing is definitely not one of my strengths, so I've got anything to test it against. But straight away, in terms of the feel, I loved how soft it felt. It felt a little bit strange to start with, how it was set up. Obviously the shaft is in the middle of the club, so the putters I've been using before, it's more of the face opening and closing. So LAB stands for light angle balance. So this is where some people do get a little bit confused, and I had to read up on it as well. They just think that the face stays square, so it's just a matter of going back and forwards, but it's not. It's the idea of the LAB and their patent technology is on the arc, so we still put in on the arc curve, but this face will resist twisting as it moves around the arc, so it's square to its path. Has this £90 putter got that angle balance? I did get a comment what said revealer. I had to Google what really that was, and now I've seen on there, I've been looking through from there, putting it onto the revealer to see as we are there, does it want to twist open and twist close? Obviously on normal putters, especially with the shaft at the back, the center of mass is different. There's more weight in the heel toe, so it encourages it to open and close, which is obviously how I've been putting for 10-15 years. I consider myself to say I don't have much time. Quite a good putter. So I can't say for definite, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't got the full LAB technology. But in terms of the feel, I loved how light it felt to take away. The grip is really nice. The face isn't opening and closing, even with my light grip. I have equal pressure as well on my hands, a little Pete Cowan one, to really resist the face twisting open as much. So a little downhiller anyway. Definitely just feels soft and buttery, like one of the comments I had. So next hole, and we'll chat a bit more on the green. Okay, outside shot for a birdie. So what impressed me with the test and the 18 holes I played at the weekend was the distance control and that's what's key for me. Like many of you, I don't get time to practice, but I use a kind of clock face system which really helps me eliminate three putts. I didn't actually three putt at all at Derby at the weekend, so if you've seen my videos, I use a little clock face. So as I take it back, it's the same tempo, just the club or the length of the swing changes, but all it is on my peripheral vision, my hands at the top, inside thighs 20 foot, mid thighs 30, outside is 40 foot, and one ball out there is 50 foot. So that's how I dial in my distance. And the good thing, what I found straight away with this test and going through playing 18 holes, was nothing changed from using my ping putter. It was going the same distance. It felt so soft as well, and a lot forgiving. Whereas with the old ping putter, might be a bit more subconscious, but if I didn't get more center strikes, definitely, I think not as forgiving, but it is a 10, 15-year-old putter. So that's why I just fancied a change for £90. So here I've got 36 foot, it's uphill, so it's gonna play 40. It's a little bit slow. The greens are getting a lot better around here. Just a couple of little bobbles here. So I'm not going to play for the bubble. I'm going to play the distance. So 40 foot. I've not had a long putt today. That's the first putt I've had on the last hole. So use my clock face, 40 foot. Just feels so soft, so buttery. There's no hard from it. I do like that softer feel. Right, left myself a little 2.5, 2 footer. Tiny bit of right to left, actually, just the ball out right. Let's line him up. Again, what's good is you got the line on the top, and obviously with the longer depth putter, it does help me visually to imagine the line shooting straight out. Take a 2 putt. Middle of the green. So the game also is feeling quite good at the moment. Speed is okay. We're trying to ramp it up a little bit. I've got to get stronger in the gym. But in terms of the putter, I've actually got a friend who has got the actual lab putter. So I'm actually going to try and borrow it in a couple of weeks' time, just for a day, just to really compare in terms of performance and feel. Obviously, a lot of it will still come down to skill. Kind of hopefully class myself as quite a skilled golfer, very knowledgeable, so I can feel and control that face. So I'll be interested to see with the actual lab, with their technology, does it help even more to stop that face turning in and out? Will it make any difference? Wow. There we go. I can zoom in on this camera, but we've got a beautiful backdrop, pin high again. This one's a little 12, 15 footer. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, I'll test it with the real lab against the Temu LAB and see how much of a difference there actually is. Right, let's see if we can make a birdie. All right, let's get that pitch mark again. So in terms of quality, durability, this will definitely be staying in the bag so over the winter. So and into next season, I'll keep you up to date with how it lasts in terms of durability, material, banging around in my bag. I don't really look after them like I should. So I'll do some follow-up videos. And for me, it's about feel. If you feel confident, it feels good in your hand, it performs. And for me, how much would that technology in the lab really help? But I would be interested to give it a go. Oh, it does roll really nice. Just a little bit of right to left on that. It does feel soft off the middle there. So fun few holes there. The greens here at Tapton as well are definitely starting to really recover, green up. Much needed rain over the past 2 weeks here in the UK. So this putter is rolling nicely. So am I pleased with this putter? Definitely for £90. Like I said, I wasn't really in the market for a new putter, but when I used it, I really enjoyed the soft feel. And for £90, it was definitely worth a go. In terms of durability, that would tell over time. I should really look after them more in my bag when they're clunking around. So Temu LAB putter, have you got one? I know I had a few comments on the last video. Quite a lot of you have actually gone and purchased one, especially here in the UK. Are you still getting on with yours? How's it performed in durability? Are you enjoying it out on the course? I'm definitely interested in testing it against the real thing. Would I pay £500 for a new putter? Personally, I wouldn't. I don't think it'll benefit me because I don't play professional tournament golf. If I was going down that route from many years ago, then yeah, I'd look into the best technology I could possibly have. But for me, as I said, I think my skill set is quite good. I understand how to control the face. So is this lie angle balanced? Probably not, but it does feel quite stable on there. But I'll have to try and get one of these revealers. Now I know what the revealer is. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you do, hit that subscribe button. It's a big help to the channel. A lot more product reviews I'll be doing over the winter. They perform really well on the channel, and I also love to test out new things, especially everything in terms of tech and data. So LAB Temu putter, love the feel of it. I finally took the wrapper off this. I kept the wrapper on for about 4 or 5 days. Problem with the white grip, I've got a little muck on there already. I definitely just need to start washing that grip. See if I can purchase an extra grip for over the winter time. But looks, performance on there, tick, tick for me. Price, tick. In terms of the political stuff, I don't really want to get involved. I don't get involved with that stuff, but I know with the cost of living, especially if people are just getting into golf, a beginner golf, second-hand sets, clubs like this can really help people fill a bag, get a golf bag that's affordable, especially when they're starting out, and gotta say, really performs well. So fun video, guys. Sun's out. I've got the wheels for the day, so I think I might go and play a few more holes here at Tapton before I go get the boy. Greens are lushing up now, so I'm going to give this LAB putter a roll. Performed really well at the weekend at Derby Golf Club, shot 2 over par and no 3 putts out on there. So £90, I'm pretty happy with it, guys, and it's staying in the, oh no, just banged it, no, might need a new grip. So over the winter, it's definitely staying in the bag, guys. Right, I will speak to you soon. Autumnal sunshine, beautiful.